Hi, and welcome under the table.
What is this, John? What is this, Tim? We're live. It's the show.
Okay, well, warning.
Tonight, well, I had the countdown broadcasted on my screen.
Say something, Darius.
Listen, Darius, chill, okay? Darius was trying to get ready for the show.
No, everyone else was trying to get ready for the show. That's true.
Give a Darius a heads up.
Honestly.
It's so hard to be a Darius in this game.
So hard.
It's so hard to be a
Darius,
Darius in this goddamn economy.
This economy wasn't built for Darius's. Darius?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Who left?
Darius!
Darius left.
Darius was too much.
No.
We're not supposed to have a mental breakdown yet. Everybody keep it together. Darius, come together.
I love that we actually lost Darius.
It's perfect.
So, welcome.
You're perfect.
Under the table. Tonight we're playing Everyone is John / Everyone is Darius. And our GM for the night is Tim.
Me!
This isn't good.
You guys can't even see me.
It's very high production value at under the table here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Under the Table. Pull up a chair.
I fixed this. Hold
Actually, don't pull up a chair. Kick it away so you can get under the table with us.
on. All right,
Kick
ready?
away the
Alex Darius, text John.
I'll call him.
There we go. Liv Darius, pretend to be Tim. Keith Darius, you're perfect. Don't change.
Thank you.
I'm so scared to try to impersonate him. I don't know why that intimidates me. So, y'all watch the hockey game tonight?
Perfect impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I sound like. You're right.
So,
Keith, let me in.
Oh, nice. Good.
Cool.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
I did.
no.
Sorry. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Who's this new person? Oh, that's you. Oops. Here.
Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, there we go. That's the way to do it.
Perfect.
Do we know?
Okay, now I just have to.
Sorry.
Yes, right. That goes.
So,
there.
like I was saying, oh, hey, it's me again. Hi, everybody.
Hi, all. I just got off the phone with Darius, aka John, and he basically said his internet's down and he's using his computer wizardry to fix it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Should we take a little time out and come back in a little bit?
Oh, Bracito.
Also, can I just say really quick? Keith, this is your fault.
What?
Yeah, it is.
It's
True though,
ridiculous.
every time he has sabotaged us to keep his spot.
That's not.
No.
That might be
what
true,
if-
but it's not true.
What did he say? Like, this is gonna be a good stream or something?
Or no, he was like, this stream is blessed. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh
say it.
shit, he did though.
I didn't say that.
You did. We heard it. We were here. Darius, did you hear
You
it?
weren't here, ma'am.
I
I
heard
was
it.
here. Oh, okay, you were here.
Wow. He went.
Wow. We cut to guilty in the confessional. Honestly, I didn't want to say it. Darius, kind of a bitch. Pink chair Darius,
Pink.
always got some shit to say. Real interesting.
What are we doing? What's happening? Actually,
Happening.
Tim, do you want to explain the premise for tonight before
That's
we?
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do stuff. So we're playing a game called Everyone is John. It's like a 2-page TTRPG of competitive role playing, which I know how much we all hate PvP here, so I figured I would just really force everybody's hand. So the way this works is everyone on screen besides myself is part of Darius's brain. They're different egos within Darius's overall ego. And on occasion, they're going to make wagers against each other to take control of Darius himself. They all have their own goals and obsessions. Ooh. Yo. And they will be competing to see who can achieve the most goals with a secret set of skills that they each have. So as we keep going, our secret skills will be revealed, and we will do fun stuff. Cool.
Absolutely.
Makes sense to everybody? All right. So now I think we have everybody here. John, do you live?
I am alive.
Yeah.
Hurrah! Excellent. So, yeah. So we're going to start off kind of, we are in the void in the year, several years before our current Cantor time, and we hear the sound of an alarm clock. And we arise to see a dorm room. As through Darius's eyes, we see that the dorm is covered in a poster and very little else besides pieces of work that have been, or pieces of Darius's studies that have been kind of like laid about. So we kind of start this game off with a wager. Everyone here has either 3 skill points and 7 willpower, or 10 skill points and 2 skill. Let me start that over. Everybody here has either 3 skills and 7 willpower, or 10 willpower and 2 skills. So what we're going to start now is a wager. What's going to happen is everybody's going to write down a number under the number of willpower that they're going to wager on this task. So who's going to take control of Darius first? Which one of Darius's egos is going to start steering the Darius ship? Is everybody ready? Does everybody have their pen and paper? Has everybody written down a number between 1 and potentially 7 or 10?
I have a question.
Yes, question.
I could write it down, or could we put it into chat and all press enter at the same time?
That sounds good too. Whatever works for you guys works for me.
Because then chat can see.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Oh, I thought we were going to show our cards on stream.
Either way,
Okay.
whatever works better for you guys.
Well, you tell us, because
If you guys are comfortable just pounding that enter key at the same time, that sounds great to me.
Let's try the enter key method first, and then if it's just not working, we'll switch back to posties.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's do that. So, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Who's Darius now? Ooh, Guilty cosplay is Darius now. So Guilty, you wake up. First of all, what is the poster on the wall? What is the poster of that is above your bed? Or
that poster is the premier building in Cantor. It is like an architectural look at the architect's masterpiece, the current architect's. But when you look closer, it's actually got little scribbles on it, like someone has gone in with a ruler and a pen and added additions and spiral staircases and little things everywhere to improve upon this beautiful piece of building.
Lovely. And you know that you have to get dressed because you have slept in the nude. I will let the viewers set their what was the name of that game with the hog slider, whatever that's called, to your own level, and we will continue from there. And you need to get dressed. What do you put on as you get over to the to your dresser?
Well, I've got class today, so I'll have to look a little professional. So I'll pull out some black slacks, And then on top, I'm going to a class with that professor. Ooh, you know the one.
Professor Leyland's. Yeah, you're going to Professor Leyland's class.
So I'm gonna take out a black and like cerulean bright blue collared shirt, and it's also got like pulsing threads of light flowing through it. And I'm only gonna button like the bottom two buttons, so it's fully open all the way down to my navel.
Excellent. So you've dressed, and as you approach, before you head out the door, is there anything you want to do in here? There is a lot of your equipment and things like that, kind of like strewn across the floor. Before you head to your lab, where you expect to see Professor Leyland, what would you like to do here?
You know what? I have a like daily mood booster that's like all organic like vitamins and minerals that I take. So I'm gonna grab one of those, and oh look, it's a Cabernet on the side table, and I'm gonna toss back my daily multivitamin with some red wine.
As you do, Darius!
Oh no! Yeah,
And
hold on.
before you can, you see the door fling open, and there's a sock on the door. Darius is placed there for this specific purpose. He knows Dorian had a night out the night before, and she comes ripping into the room. Darius! Let's go to a party.
It's 9 a.m.
It didn't stop. It's still going. Let's go.
I have class in 45 minutes. How far away is it?
37.
Minutes?
It's a long walk. We could take the train.
We could take the train, or we could try out this new piece of tech I've been working on
Oh,
with my gigantic brain.
excellent. So why don't you go ahead and, well, how does that work, Darius?
Darius pulls out what looks like a garage door opener.
Mm-hmm.
From like 1989. It's very large. It has one yellowed plastic button in the middle. And it kind of looks like the prototype to the current day clicker that gets us into Darius's void.
Gotcha. Excellent. So, you do have this skill. You will be needing to either, are you going to use any willpower on this roll?
Can you remind me how that works?
Yes. So the way this works is if you have a skill, your voice, which is who you are within Darius's brain, needs to roll a 3 or higher on a single d6.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not have that skill, you need to roll a 6. If you spend willpower, you get an additional 1 on the die roll. So you can spend 1 willpower and you only need a 2+, essentially.
Quick question.
Yeah.
The skills are voice specific, right? So like if Alex's voice has a skill, John's voice can't use that skill.
That's correct, as are the goals. So your obsessions are also voice specific.
So guilty. But with obsessions, if a different voice fulfills the obsession, we still get a point.
I don't believe so.
What?
I think it has to be your voice that. Oh no, it does. You're right. You're correct. Yep. So if anybody else achieves your obsession,
so we can collect points for each other, but we can't on accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But this means that guilty voice has some kind of tech ability.
If I fail this roll, then that also means that my role as active voice is contested, right?
Yes, correct.
Like it automatically passes, or we do another bet?
We do a roll, basically. So if,
Okay.
yeah, you guys do another bet to see who will take over. Or if you get hurt or something bad happens to you, I roll, and on a 4+, we do another contested bet, essentially.
Okay. I will spend 1 willpower
Okay.
to add 1 to my roll.
All right.
So now I have to get a 2, right? A 2 or higher, because it was 3.
That's correct.
Okay. Grab physical.
I'm using my buy dice in honor of Darius / John.
Oh.
Cute. Okay. I use my creepy moss inclusion dice in honor of Cantor. Let's go, baby!
Theming.
3!
3. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys teleport to the house party, and there's a whole bunch of people kicking around. There's a black light going. Everybody's kind of got streaks of different like neon-colored paint all over their bodies, and there's tons of wine everywhere. There's tons of people you've never met before, and yeah, there's a lot of fun things to do.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna seek out anyone who looks like, or I'm gonna scan the crowd for anyone who looks a little older than college age. Because I like my partners like I like my wine.
So there's a couple of graduates here, and they're definitely like the people who aren't necessarily hosting the party, but this is their house. This is where they live.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
All right. Let's settle up and make a move.
Yeah, go for it. So there's well, why don't you describe what they look like? But granted, they're scantily clad and covered in neon under a black light. But beyond that, what do they look like?
They look like your typical overworked PhD students. Like maybe early to mid 30s. Bags under their eyes that look like they've been there longer than just this night of raving.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has a half full bottle of champagne in one hand. The other one is like waving around some veil glow sticks, which are like way cooler than normal glow sticks, but
Yeah, they have like
undescribed
flares hanging out the back of them.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. Okay. I don't get multiple points if I'm sorry. I can only fulfill my obsessions once each, right?
No.
Oh, multiple times?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep track because you get points
Yep.
for each time too.
Correct. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Well, then I will walk up to the one with the champagne in hand and kind of like lazily trace my Darius hand all the way down their arm to the bottle and like add my hand on top of theirs so that we're both holding it, and then bring it to my lips. And
Before
while
you do,
looking at
I will take a roll from you. My reminder, John, not the player, but John, the character in Everyone is John, who is being
Darius.
reskinned as Darius, is terrible at everything.
God damn.
So what you're doing right now, unless you have a skill that's specific to that, is not going to be easy on you.
And I use my second skill.
Let me peek at it again real quick.
What is it? Don't be shy.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh! I'm going to roll a die to answer that question. Because I don't know. Yes, you can.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm burning another willpower.
Okay.
I'm down to 4.
You would be down to 3. Oh,
No,
well, again,
because I
got it.
bet
Yeah,
4,
two.
and then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used 1, and now I'm
I
using
misunderstood.
another one.
I thought you were saying for the roll, but yes, you are correct.
Nah. Whew. Glad I did, because I rolled a 2.
Woo! So this person slightly tilts the glassware up to your lips and
Mhm.
indulges you.
And with a wink,
And it's
I take a swig, and then as it leaves my mouth, I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Darius. I'm gonna be the architect someday.
Hi, I'm Eleanor. I believe you will, she says.
This is a beautiful house. Did you design it yourself?
Well, no, we purchased it this way, but
Ah,
we purchased it for a reason.
could I have a tour? I'm so interested in these things.
That's gonna take another roll.
All right, I'm just gonna roll this one straight. Another 2, so someone else gets the reins.
As you do, you take a deep sip of the champagne and you sneeze and you snarf said champagne onto your beautiful blue top.
Stop! Oh, Darius, baby, I'm
And-
sorry.
Let's make another wager, kids.
On the chart,
This is just a reminder, you do have a project you should be working on in 15 minutes
Oh,
at the laboratory. So
true.
when you guys are ready, let me know. Give me a thumbs up and we'll do 1, 2, 3 again. Ready?
Got mine in chat. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go! Ooh, live! Live upon
5. Wow.
That's a big wager.
Yeah, move over, Scrubs. I'll make it back. I'll make it back.
All right, Liv,
Okay.
yeah, so you look down and your shirt is wet. There is a fairly disgusted, beautiful person in front of you covered in neon and very little else. And you are now driving this Darius.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You know what? You were gonna give a tour. Maybe our first stop should be the bathroom. And I will fix all of this. I promise. And I would like to roll and use my second skill.
Let me just keeping up with everybody's skills here. Yes, absolutely. So you go ahead for it.
And then my skill gets me +1, or
It'll be no, so you only need a 3 to complete it. If you
Okay.
want it to be a 2+, you can
Oh, sorry.
you can spend willpower on it.
okay. Wait, then what's the point of? Oh, okay. I see what it is. We're all hey. We love the mistakes. Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. So I will. All right. Sorry. What are my goals? Again. I will burn a will point.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So I'm down to 4.
You need a 2+ on this then.
Yeah, I have a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Okay, so she says, absolutely. I'm sorry. That was a larger glass than I meant to pour you.
You know what? You're generous. That's not a bad trait in a person. And I follow her to the restroom where I pop off the last 2 buttons of my shirt. Just like really let it go, gotta air it out and everything. I turn to her.
As you do based on your success, she grabs a hand towel from underneath the sink and just starts to.
Yep. Goodness, yeah. Thanks. Here, let me and I like wipe down her arms, polite. It got everywhere. And as we're in this restroom, I'm like looking around. I'm assuming a lovely restroom, very impressively designed. This is a nice room, but it needs a little bit of something,
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, a house is lovely, but it's not a home until it has some personality, some decor. But
I could see it
I
being a
know-
little sterile in here.
yeah, but I know somebody who could definitely help you spice it up.
Okay. Liv, what's the move here?
I'm trying to lead into, and I think Darius like pulls up a whole bunch of photos of like pieces of art that he's done himself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like going down the lineup of like, you know, this or that. I can talk to the artist and try to like see if I can get you a deal on some pieces.
Let's see. She says, "Could you do that for me?"
Happily.
And why don't you give me a roll to see if you can show her a piece of art that is interesting to her.
Okay. I don't necessarily think one of my skills would work for this. I mean, I've already used one of them to get this far. This is pure talent now.
Oh, well, I mean, you could. I could see the first one being applicable.
Okay, cool. Hey, you're everyone else. You tell
Well,
me
yeah,
what to do.
will you frame that for me though?
I don't need to. I rolled a 5.
Okay, cool, great. No, you do.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I do?
Yeah, you need to get a 6+ if you do not have that skill.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
Okay,
how do you convince this lady?
How do you get +6 on a d6?
What's up?
I think
I was-
It's
okay.
more than 6. You said 6+.
I think the implication when you spend a willpower is that you're adding one to your roll.
Yes.
Can you spend a willpower on a roll that's not one of your skills?
Yes.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
could get a 7.
Correct.
I think Darius just launches into a whole conversation about where the inspiration for one of these pieces came from and the like artistic style and how it dates back to these various movements that have all kind of built upon each other. It's a sort of like postmodernism take on the entire Renaissance that was based off of bathhouses and their influence in multiple cultures and the birth of hygiene and why that mattered hundreds of thousands of years ago. God, can you believe how people used to live? Unbelievable, truly shocking. And just like puts on this whole little TED talk.
And Eleanor is like eating out of your hands, and you just feel like her fingers stroke down your rib cage very slowly. She says,
Sorry. I'm a child.
"Are we gonna get kicked off Twitch? I blame guilty."
But yeah, I will send that your way, and I will send an invoice. But I think I should be going.
Oh, all right. And as you do, Dorian bangs on the door again, and it says, Darius, it's more fun upstairs. Let's go upstairs."
Your number. I'll get your number really quick. I get Eleanor's number. I step out, slam the door behind me, look down at Dorian. I need to go.
If you don't leave now, you're going to be late for your lab.
Yeah. I'm leaving.
Are you gonna? You were going to your lab? Okay, cool.
I'm going to my lab.
I'm going to roll a die because we're doing a transportation thing. Anytime
Mm-hmm.
that happens, there's a 50-50 shot that we will wrestle control into somebody else's hands.
I too like to sleep on trains.
So you are lucid for this train ride back to campus.
Do we
as-
regain? Sorry, Tim. Do we regain will points from this travel?
So the way the game typically works is I don't believe you do ever regain will points. The game ends when you are out of will points, but we're just going to play a couple rounds of it.
It says
Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry.
it's the paragraph before it says playing. It says on a roll of 4, Harry goes to sleep. When he naps like this, all of the voices gain 1 willpower.
Yeah, that's right. So you don't sleep. I rolled a 2.
So we don't gain.
Nope, nobody gets
But
it.
I'm in charge.
But you're still, Liv is
We're
still.
never gonna sleep. Tim can't roll a 4.
And just like that, one of Darius's voices disappears forever. So
Unbelievable. Brutal. In your own game, too.
typical. So you come back to you get back to the lab where you're supposed to be taking your class in your only slightly damp shirt, and you open up the lab, and there's a long crystal shape on the table, and it seems to be some kind of conduit. And at the top of the conduit, you are presented with a problem. Your job is to figure out how to correct the lack of to complete the circuit within the conduit. And that is your project. Unless you would like to do something else, I'll have you roll for that. Unless you want to do something else within this lab.
Which professor's class is this?
This is Professor Leyland.
This is... Okay. Leyland's my favorite professor, right?
Absolutely, for a lot of reasons, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to survey the whole situation, take it all in, get lots of notes, and then I'm going to... Yes, we are wearing a shirt, but barely.
Whose shirt?
My own! I let it air dry. It's slightly damp. Darius, stop. Stop. Worry about something else. Like Professor Leyland. And I'm gonna go walk over.
So
with all my notes.
Professor Leyland looks up at you and says, "You're late again for my class," and you know that they're either wrong or lying. But you are on time. They are incorrect.
I don't think I am. I think I'm right on time.
What do you want? And you present your notes.
Yeah. I just I had this one question. I kind of lean up on the desk. I just had this one question about this one part. I mean, most of this is making sense, but the way these points connect, it's a little confusing.
What is Liv the player trying to get out of this?
I'm just trying to have a conversation with Professor Leyland.
Yeah, and she explains, or they explain. I'm sorry, the lay of the land. Sorry, that was not intentional, but they explain how the circuit works and all this stuff, and they say this is the issue. We can't figure out why, and it's one of those problems that doesn't have an answer yet. But the idea is that you show the work to get there.
Okay. Trying to think of what I want to do in this situation. I guess I just go and work on the problem.
You want to see if you can solve it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to solve the problem.
God, I wish there was help.
I know, right?
It's competitive. You guys can't help each other.
I think...
I wish there was hurt.
Savage. Absolutely savage. I think that I go up to one of my classmates and when you're talking out loud and you're trying to bounce ideas off of a person, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sit here and kind of delve into what I know about this and then ask them oh, well, what do you think, and try to get their follow back and just and try to bounce off while also kind of doing a weird mental race of with my information and their information, can I get to the answer before them?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll first. Because,
okay. That's fair.
I'm trying to remember the wording precisely. John is pretty easily distracted whenever nothing exciting is happening for 10 minutes or more. So I guess
this is
is a long conversation. Yeah, I gotta roll a die, and on a 4+, we do it again.
Can we spontaneously fall asleep?
I rolled a 3. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, you continue through, and why don't you give me a roll and see if you succeed?
Okay. Would you? I feel like I'm using one of my skills.
Yes, you. That was me. Me rolling was giving you your skill.
Wait.
So you need a 3+.
I need a 3+.
Mm-hmm. No ones, no twos. Threes or more.
I fail. I can't afford to use that many points. I got a 1.
So
It's a lot of points.
I think the person you're talking to turns around and says, "You'll never be anything, Darius," and continues about their day in the rest of the lab.
Well, that was underhanded and rude and completely unnecessary.
And who's ready to gamble?
Heck! God damn it!
Guilty, you good? Cool. And go. Ooh. I don't think we can. I forget how this works. I think we have to do a redraw here.
We split it.
Or do
No.
I stay in control?
No, you do not. As a matter of fact, no, that is not true.
The person who
That's-
got fourth place.
Smarter, not harder, beloved, please.
Yeah, I got fifth. Or no, I
Are
got
you
fourth.
sure we can't have both?
Both what?
Smarter and harder.
Oh, yes.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I believe
Harder because-
whoever tied has to re-wager.
Okay.
So who rolled a 2? It was 3. Okay, so one of the 3 of you go for it.
Oh wait, it says they roll off.
Oh yeah, they roll. Oh, you're right. My bad. Thank you, King. Go ahead and roll some dice.
3.
Oh, who beats a
3.
5? Keith, you're in the Darius seat.
So this person basically just told me I will never amount to anything. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Then I think that I want to I just want to punch them in the back of their head.
Okay, roll for punch, I guess.
Does my second
Wait, I got distracted by chat. Hello? What?
does my second skill apply here?
Yeah, I think we can make this
Okay.
apply. I'm gonna change the wording and I will send it to you. But yes, I think that is reasonable.
Okay, nice. I got a 6.
Got a 6, yeah. So you pass. All of a sudden, this person is walking away. It's you can't tell whether or not he looks more like the dude from Smash Mouth or Guy Fieri, but you hit him right in the back of his blonde spiky head, and he goes tumbling down over his desk, unconscious.
I'm just gonna continue like this project as if nothing happened.
I think Leyland, perceives the room, looks around, sees this blonde spiky man slumped over the desk, and ignores anything that's happening in the room around them. And you continue. Yeah. What would you like to do here?
I think that I want to I think that I would like to move to kind of Leyland's desk with my design with me, and I'm just gonna throw it onto the desk and say, "Done. Here's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see in your life."
All right, I'm gonna make you roll for done. I want to see if you actually. So the idea is that you can't solve this problem, but maybe you can because you're Darius, and that's what he does.
Okay, I'm gonna use a will point here.
Yeah. You don't have anything applicable, do you? Or,
No, I don't, and I got a 1.
He pushes it back off and says, "This is why you're failing."
Just shoves it onto the floor.
Yeah.
That's wholeheartedly.
I like this
And,
game. This is fun.
I'm liking it way more. I was like kind of terrified to run it. This is fun. I would not. I am much. I'm having a great time watching you guys fight each other. So as the papers hit the floor, which voice takes control? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to roll. Liv. Cool. And Etta. Ooh. Alex.
It me.
Somebody start the motherfucking clown music. Let's go! Take us away, bestie.
Darius is distraught and hurt by Professor Leyland's actions and decides he's going to take the rest of the day off and just leaves.
Okay.
As he leaves, he steps outside. Is there anybody hanging out outside of the class building?
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of, there's I put Darius around like a sophomore in this situation, like not quite old enough to be living off campus, but there's definitely some classmates around your age, and there's a like a 401 class getting out across the hall.
Oh, neat. All right, I'm gonna stand outside. I'm gonna go out of the building and sort of hang out in like the quad area. I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna. You know what? Darius is having a rough day. He needs something to calm himself down. He's gonna look for the smokers section.
Sure, yeah, and there's 2 or 3 upperclassmen all hanging out. There's a hacky sack present, but not being actively used, as they all kind of, dig into their cigarettes. Just out of curiosity, and this is your choice, is it just cigarettes, or are there other things being smoked?
There's anything.
Yeah.
Anything and everything. Any sort of like, there's no like Baja Blog going on right now, but like, we could turn a couple corners and find stuff, I bet.
Yeah. Cool. All right. And so there are some upperclassmen. There's like 1 or 2 undergrads there, or they're all undergrads, but there's like 1 or 2 like freshmen there, but it's mostly upperclassmen. All
right. I'm gonna walk up to one of the upperclassmen, and with my billowing shirt in the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many? Can I get a button
up onto
count?
the gazebo.
I need a button.
No
count
buttons.
real quick.
A button count?
Buttons.
No buttons, of course.
They're
No
all
buttons,
wet.
Yeah,
Wet
yeah.
buttons can't do anything.
That's
Is it
so
billowing?
true.
Or is it like sad flapping because it's still covered in champagne?
Or is it billowing with drops of champagne dropping, catching the sunlight as we walk across campus?
Okay, Miyazaki, calm
Yeah,
down.
Just describe Morning Dew Darius to me, please.
So as Darius walks up to the gazebo, because obviously it's a gazebo,
Obviously.
he's walking up. His abs are still glistening from a small amount of champagne as the morning wind cuts between his 2 billowing sides of his shirt. And the champagne glittering in the wind, almost indiscernible from the morning dew on the grass. He leans up, wipes a bit of sweat from his brow, grammatically and wonderfully, and says, "Hey."
As you do, can you give me an equally flowery and beautiful description for whoever you're talking to? Because I love that, and I wanted to.
Oh, absolutely. So as Darius walks up to the gazebo, because obviously it's a gazebo, there's so much smoke everywhere. It's almost, you can't quite see through it. But as Darius starts to walk through, the smoke begins to part. And first, all you see are 2 gorgeous cerulean eyes. But then, as the smoke continues to part, you see a wondrous round face that is covered by a crown of golden hair that softly falls onto this person's shoulders. They have an equally unbuttoned shirt as Darius, but their form is a lot more slim, but they clearly work on it.
And you
And-
just,
Yes.
as you do, you just hear back. Hey.
Sobbing.
It's been a rough day. Mind if I bum one?
You're gonna have to earn it. And all you hear is like as you see the hacky sack fly up
Shit.
at eye level.
So I have to like catch it as it's falling. I'm assuming this is a roll.
I think it has to be because we haven't rolled in a second.
My skills do not apply here.
I'll let the first one apply because I
Okay.
feel like
I'm gonna use one willpower though still,
okay, cool.
and I'm going to use my little heart dice. Yes. Woo! I got a 2.
Ooh, perfect. So I think as he flips this hacky sack up to you, he expects you to kick it back, and all you do is reach out your extended hand, and it lands perfectly into it.
Wait, is that good or bad?
It's good. You
Okay.
got it. You basically were like, no,
I've never sacked in my life.
you're not. You're supposed to.
Untrue. Wholeheartedly untrue.
Oh, me, Alex the player.
We're gonna get kicked off of Twitter, guys, or Twitch, whatever this is.
Y'all are the
Oh, I
one
see.
that decided to reread fan fiction live. Don't talk to me.
There's nothing
All
wrong
right.
with this. We can't get banned for this.
And then in my extended hand, do they place a cigarette between my fingers?
Yeah, I think even better than that. He flips it out to you, filter side towards your face.
Oh hell yeah! So what's your name?
Sanguinius. What's yours?
What a wonderful name. What do you do around here?
Mostly this, but sometimes I go to. Wait, I don't know. Chat, give me what class does Sanguinius attend? I have no idea. I'm in pre-med.
Oh my god, that's so interesting. I love to go and work at the arena, and so I see all sorts of nurses there all the time. Of course, you know, I do find the healthcare professional very sexy.
As you say that, Sanguinius flips his hair back and extends his lighter.
Thank you ever so much. I don't know. I've never smoked in my life. It's just today I woke up. I had this strange feeling. It's a strange urge.
Let me tell you,
Like-
as a
So sudden and new.
I had like a dream about a rat smoking a cigarette.
healthcare professional, I should advise against it. He says as he takes a long, solid drag.
Maybe practice what you preach there, sailor boy.
What are you trying to get out of this?
Just a little friendly conversation, a little flirting. Might get a phone number.
Yeah, I think give me a roll. You can use that same skill again
Hell yeah.
and see.
I'm gonna use another willpower. I got a 5. Oh, Tim?
Oh, did Tim? Did Tim just?
No,
Oh,
not
no.
everyone else.
Absolutely shocked.
In the game, what's happening? Did we pass out? Are we in a isolated dream?
I think we're just waiting on
Well,
what's
you
his name to
smoked something,
respond.
right? Okay.
Oh my god, you're right.
Am I here? Am I not here?
Yeah, you're
Here
here.
now.
You're here. Yeah.
That was weird. It just like hiccuped. It was strange.
We the Dariuses ingested something, and it just sometimes it's like, oh,
Yeah.
stronger than I thought.
I think at that point, Sanguinius reaches out and whatever like handheld you all use, he just places his out towards you to do the old iPhone bump.
I love Jump It.
And he says, "I got tickets to the match later. It's supposed to be some upstart playing or fighting, and you know for a fact that you are in that match."
I'm in the match.
Yes.
Oh, well, as much as I'd love to go, I think I'd rather see you in the stands. If you know what I mean.
Well. And I think whatever you were trying to do here, this goal you're trying to get, you've rolled successfully enough to achieve this goal.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, as you do, what? I'm trying to remember what the exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you've totally achieved this. What do you do from here? Do you want to keep talking to your friend here, or do you want to go do something else?
I think I want to go meet up with Dorian.
Dorian, yeah, for sure. So Dorian is still covered in what looks like glow sticks and neon paints and things like that. And she's actually at your dorm room again, knocking on the door.
I had class, Dorian. Did you expect me to be here?
Well, yeah. I mean, you kind of bailed on that party out of nowhere, and I thought we were gonna go do something.
Well, I'm here now. Let's do something. I got some nightstand cab if you want to get started.
Yeah, I do. And you guys share a glass of wine, I assume?
Absolutely. My multivitamin wine.
Gotcha. So as you guys...
I love the future.
This is very dope, yeah. As you guys share a glass of wine, you get a text from your next coming job and says, you need to be here on time this time, and it's the chicken stand. And you've been late pretty consistently to get to the chicken stand. This is, for the viewer, Darius's fast food endeavor that he has in the back of his void that he's been kind of pumping out for all the attendees of the bar next door. So we're gonna go ahead and do another roll here. And as you do, Darius hops on the future bus and falls asleep. And I think we should take our first break here. I know it's a little bit early, but it just seems like the right time.
I need
Yeah,
to
that makes sense.
change into a
That
different
sounds
black
good.
shirt. I'm dying.
Oh no. Yeah, okay. We will be back in a few minutes then. See you soon. Welcome back.
Oh wait, now we both do
Whoa!
it. Yeah, that was perfect.
I look like I have a half a mullet anyway.
What's up, everybody? So we returned to. First of all, thank you for playing this silly game with me, and I'm sorry I didn't realize it was going to be a dating sim up front. I should have.
Sorry that we're all dating simming you. I feel like we're holding you hostage.
I don't feel like this was a predictable event.
I mean, which one of us doesn't want to date Tim?
Aw, thanks, guys.
You know, he's kind and smart and very good at TTRPGs, very bad at rolling, but people need to have a flaw.
I like the first things you said better than the last thing you said, but it's still nice.
And real good at rollerblading.
Yes.
And
Who
making
happens?
drinks.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well,
Yeah, we
find
need
out,
more
won't
drinks
we?
to figure that out. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. So, speaking of, Darius comes to on the bus with a bit of a wine hangover and realizes he is at his stop. Who would like to control Darius?
Wait, do we get a point because Darius fell asleep?
Yes, I'm sorry.
We
By the
do.
way, everybody gets 1 point, including Jean. You have 11 now.
Perfect. I was going to ask if I can go over.
Yeah. I don't know if the rules seem a little blurry on that, or I missed them, so we're just going to say yes because that makes it seems rude.
Fuck it.
Wow, yeah, you play. Yeah. Okay, cool. Liv, Alex, you ready?
Yes.
Enter, please. All right, John. As you approach, first of all, what does the uniform of the kitchen shack look like?
So I imagine the standard uniform is really brightly colored, lots of yellow and red. But Darius has made some minor augments to the uniform. It comes with a hat that carries their mascot in a rather ridiculous looking way. He didn't like this, and so he built in some hard lights to make it look a little cooler. The wings are made out of sculpted hard light that move whenever a customer does something fun or interesting.
Ooh, that's exciting.
You know, cooler.
Yeah, fair. So you
Thanks, Liv.
you are on shift at the chicken check, and as you walk behind the counter, you hear this lady with an A-frame screaming at one of your coworkers or like an A-frame haircut. Is that what they call that? A-line haircut. There we go.
A-line, yeah.
Yeah, A-line haircut.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah,
A-line.
haircut. Yelling at one of the attendants, saying like, "This chicken is not hot enough. I wanted the hot chicken. You didn't give me the hot chicken." What are you up to, Darius?
I think before anything happens, Darius walks into the manager's office and just says, "Hello, I'm here." And if you look at the clock, I'm on time today. I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page, since I know that our communication hasn't been on point since the beginning. So we're going to start a new page today. Yeah.
The manager looks at the clock. It's kind of like this, larger guy, doesn't really take care of himself. Has half an eaten sandwich sitting next to him at his desk, and he says, I can't talk to this lady up front again. She comes in here once a week. If you get rid of her, I'll give you 3 hours off paid."
Get rid of her how?
"I don't care."
Do we care if she comes back?
I think this requires a roll because it seems like you're offering to murder a customer.
I'm not offering to murder her. I'm offering to offend her.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood your.
No, this is
offering.
not Cyrus's game. We're playing character.
So he's like, "No, I never never come back."
Great, I'm on it. Don't you worry about it. And I think Darius just swings around, gently closes the door, and flips it to busy, do not disturb.
Excellent.
And walks over to this customer. Taps them on the shoulder. "Hi."
"I wanted the hot chicken. You guys don't make it hot enough. What's the matter with you?"
Nothing. We've made the same chicken forever. You're the only one who seems to have a problem with it. If you don't like it, there's another one just down the street. You can try them instead.
And she starts regaling you about like other hot chicken experiences.
I don't care.
that are better.
No. This is not your story time. We have real work to do here. Get out. Go away.
This is gonna be a roll.
I don't have anything for this, I think.
I was trying to tee you up for the second thing you had, and you blew it away.
I don't think that would make a good thing to do. I appreciate the tea, but...
All right. So you can either, if you want to pursue this, which you can, or you can choose not to. You can either invest some willpower and try and get rid of her, or you can work your shift. Either way,
I think...
or just bank on a 6.
Let's bank on a 6. Risk it for the biscuit. Can I add willpower after the roll if it's close?
Yeah, I think that we've been doing that, so that's fine.
Can I add 1 willpower?
Yeah, for sure.
So I have 5 willpower now, right? So
Yes, after this, you will have 5 willpower.
yeah, so I got a 5. Plus 1 is a 6.
She says, "Well, I've never been so rudely treated in my life. I'll never come back here." And she turns around and walks out.
And I send in just a quick text to my boss, like, she's gone, she won't come back.
It says, "See you in 3 hours."
I think at this point, is the lab still open?
Yeah, I mean, do you want it to be or no?
I don't want it to be.
So it's closed. It's locked between classes. You are between classes right now, so it should be locked.
I think Darius is going to head back towards the lab.
Okay, cool. How would you like to get there?
I don't have a car or anything with me, right?
No, but you could potentially rent one or talk someone into loaning you one or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Darius will pull out whatever, car renting app there is in the future and just like borrow a car or a scooter or something and take the scenic route home to the lab.
Okay. This will require a roll of some sort. I think. Yeah, go for it.
Can I use my first skill?
Yes. So, who?
Did John metagame away around this falling asleep mechanism? Because I'm a riot.
He didn't. He didn't. Don't worry about that. But let's see how John gets a car first. So your coworker owes you a favor, and they have an account with this app, and you do not, because you technically, don't drive right now. You don't own a car, so you're borrowing one. So what you're gonna roll for is your interaction with this person.
Oh. Then in that case, I think my second one might make more sense.
Go for it. So you walk up to them, and what do you say?
The boss is giving me a couple hours off. I was hoping I could borrow your car.
She tells you about this super long story. She's like, my boyfriend's bent the fender on my car. I just can't get it fixed. Everybody's trying to charge me a fortune for it. I don't know what to do. I'll make you a deal. If you have it back by the time, and she goes into this huge rant about how she needs it back by the time she gets off her shift, which is technically before, or I should say after you have to be back anyway. So it's kind of a non-issue for you. So why don't you tell me what you rolled?
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6? Okay, cool.
I was gonna re-roll it, but since I rolled early. But.
Yeah, she says, I just need it back by X time, and X time is an hour after you're supposed to be back anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue for you.
Council of Darius's, how much do we care?
What?
Council of Darius's, how much do we care about the situation? I'm just
Not
curious.
at all.
Like about her and her boyfriend, or just about getting the car back
About
on
her
time?
and her boyfriend.
I care quite a
With your
lot.
boyfriend.
Nah.
Cause I'm bored.
And
I think
so
it's a very interesting situation with lots of complex social dynamics we have to navigate.
Who are you and what have you done with Darius?
So you
The
get the
Council
car,
of Darius say fuck her.
and you do.
Social dynamics you have to navigate is a threesome, sir.
Later.
One track mind guilty.
Some of us are trying to win, sorry.
That's the thing, Tim. You fucked up. You gave Kilty one goal to win. That was your first mistake.
So you do drive the scenic route home. As you do, or back to the lab. As you do, I'm going to see if you fall asleep at the wheel. You do not.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you do approach the lab. You get out of the car. What would you like to do now?
I would like to look for a spare key. I get the feeling that I've probably spoken to Leyland a couple of times. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Leyland's office really fast.
Okay, yeah. You go 50-50 shot whether they're there or not. On a 4+, they are there. They are not.
Is the professor next door, who also has lab permissions, there?
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna go into their office.
Okay.
Who are they?
They are a gentleman named Richter.
Oh, hello, Richter. I think I'm gonna knock politely on the door a little meekly. I'm gonna make sure my shirt is entirely unbuttoned all the way down.
Yes, enter, young man, enter.
I've changed back into my clothing from earlier after drying it, of course. Oh, hello, Professor, and I look at the nameplate. Professor Richter, is it? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Darius. I'm a student of Professor Leyland's. I've been working on a special project to surprise them, and I was hoping you could help me work on it a little bit. I just need a little extra time in the lab to make it perfect. It seems to be locked.
This is going to take a roll.
Okay, I would like to use my second skill.
Not applicable. You're asking for a favor. You're not. You're speaking.
Could I use my first one then?
If you can frame it in a way that makes sense.
You know, I
Oh,
think
actually, no. That does make sense. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I think he pulls out a couple of like diagrams and papers and like shows them to the professor and is like, you know, this one piece right here is the thing I need to work on today, and it's like all very neatly arranged and organized.
Yeah, give me a roll.
4.
4. He says, I can escort you in there and you can take a look around, of course.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, will you get to hang out? It's been really nice to talk to you so far.
Yeah, I have. And you're basically asking to go in and get something out of the lab, correct?
I want to do like 10 or 15 minutes of work in the lab.
Yeah, he follows you in and he's working on something on his computer anyway, or his data pad or whatever the future of fucking bullshit is. And he sits at a table in the lab and like lets you do your work.
So, while I'm just like working away on this one component, you know, what is it you teach? Can you tell me a little bit about you?
And he kind of looks at you and stops for a second. He's like, well, I'm the head of the liberal arts department. I take care of, the humanities.
Oh, that sounds so important. You know, I love this department and everything it's worked on. It's really given me a venue to express myself and grow fundamentally as a person.
What's the angle? What do you want?
I think Darius is going to try to leverage his second skill here to develop a more intimate rapport with the professor.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a roll. What is it?
It's a
I can't see
6.
it.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
six.
some
I
bullshit.
saw that six.
That's some bullshit. Throw
Fuck
it
you,
away.
but I'm proud.
I mean, at least he didn't get it on a roll where he wasn't using a skill.
That's true, but it's just the dice want this to happen.
No, they don't.
And Richter is definitely like very interested in telling you more and more and more about his humanity and his feelings as a person and who he is at his core and who he believes you to be at your core and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
You know, I've finished the work I needed to get done today. We can go ahead and lock up the lab. If you've got, 30, 40 minutes, we could go back and, grab a coffee at my place. I've got some just hanging out. It's a special microgrowth from the real.
I think you're... Jesus, Liv. Sorry.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot you're a mod.
And I mean, Richter just says, "Yeah, I could go for a coffee right now. I just want to let you know you're making a choice right now. You can totally go do this, but you are flying in the face of your chicken shack responsibilities."
Done.
Cool, great, perfect. And with Darius's new found fixation, we cut back to him in a bed with a cigarette.
Did I achieve my third goal?
You did.
Phenomenal.
And you're still at the wheel because I can't roll above a 4.
Okay, alrighty. I think Darius brushes his hair over, looks sultrily into this professor's eyes, and says, that was a really great time. I'm so happy that I met you.
Glad you felt that connection too.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've connected with someone on a personal level like this, and I think he goes in for a kiss.
Yeah, and Richter totally obliges. And I mean, do we fade to black again, or what's happening here?
I would like to fade to black again if we can.
Yeah.
I should probably roll for that.
You
Yeah.
can't just do that.
No, nuh-uh.
Round
Don't you have
other
other
points.
responsibilities to go to?
Another Darius is
Boom.
Council of the Darius. Council of the Darius.
That needs to be a roll at least, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Needs to be a roll.
Okay.
Council of the Dariuses. We have things to do. We have responsibilities.
Should I get a skill with this? Is the second skill still applicable, do you think?
No, definitely not.
Okay, then I fail.
Okay.
Or
we are past listening, my friend.
I would like to spend.
No. You cannot use willpower post roll.
Done it.
You can't use
No, we have
willpower
not.
post-coitus.
Yes, we have.
You did it once, and I checked the rules, and I don't want
Yeah,
to be a lawyer.
I let you get away with it once because I let Liv get away with it once by accident. So
Oh.
I think that's
Oh my
fair.
god. Also, Alex, bestie, please. I'm crying.
What do you mean?
You
Okay,
know.
well, in that case, I've just failed.
Okay, so we have another gamble. We are all as Darius goes in for a second drag of his cigarette as Richter leaves the room. Can I get a thumbs up when everybody's ready? Okay, hit that enter. Keith.
So, I get dressed. I put on the outfit that I was going to wear for my Trial of Voices debut. And I get into the car and just leave Richter in my home.
And Richter is slowly pulling up his socks as you enter and then hop back in your car.
Yeah, and then I just go to the arena. And,
Excellent.
Yeah. And I start walking around, and I think that I kind of want to like talk to some people.
Normally I would roll for like transportation and stuff like that, but it's like you just got the reins, so we're just gonna slide through that one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like walk around, maybe like try to do like a warm-up exercise with one of the other contestants and be like, hey, you wanna make a bet? How about if I knock you out, I get your autograph?
Ooh. Remind me the name of what was your friend's name? Martha, at the very, very start of the season.
Oh, my friend. at the beginning of the
Gunrad.
season.
Vermilion.
Ooh, Gunrad.
No, I was thinking
Gun-
Vermilion.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vermilion looks back at you and they say, well, what's in it for me?
I don't know. What do you want? I can make a pretty good fried sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they take you to the fryer, and they say, make
Yeah?
the best fried sandwich you can.
You want
And
that
they
crispy
make
meat?
the best
Huh?
fried sandwich.
All right. Yeah,
Don't
I
be
can
flaky
crisp up
about
some
it.
meat.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's make that golden brown goodness. Yeah.
Better get that special sauce.
Well, you know, I always travel with a special sauce. I'm using one of my skills.
Yes, I know.
I got a 4.
Yeah,
Um,
that passes.
Can I describe what this fried sandwich looks like? First, you have a butter brioche bun that's been grilled, and it's I think I've made some sort of like slaw, and like a honey garlic sauce that I just like toss the chicken into so that the entire fried chicken piece is like soaked in this sauce, and I just serve it up with some waffle fries.
They take one bite and they're like, oh, I will fight you, and then when I win, I want another one of these.
If you win, you mean.
Yeah. And like sauce is dripping from their face. It's gross. It's like it's the dirtiest chicken sandwich eating ever.
I think that at some point during this this little mock fight that we're having, I use that against them. I'm like, oh, you got some sauce right here, and then I just like sock them in the face.
They do one of these, and the slow. I'm not going to do it on camera, but you know what I mean.
The what?
He's talking about that slow drip.
Wait. I'm getting whiplash from this scene.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my second
No.
skill for this little mock fight,
Okay, go for it.
and then I will use a willpower.
Okay, give me the roll.
Okay, it's a 1, unfortunately.
Vermilion kicks the shit out of you and brings you back into the kitchen and says, "Start cooking." And who wants to go? Liv.
I'm sorry, I was having a mental breakdown. Yes.
Roll. Go. Whatever's happening, just do it. Alex.
Yes,
As-
give us
as-
the AO3 bestie.
Oh yeah.
As you slave away over a hot fryer, what is Darius up to now?
Produce an abundance of coleslaw. Darius wants to look for his new friend in the crowd once he's done making this wondrous chicken sandwich.
So as you fry up the chicken and look through the stands for your friend Sanguinius, you spot him. He's hanging out in kind of the top, kind of like the nosebleeds where a college student would sit, and and he's up there.
All right, I'm gonna make the worst chicken sandwich I can. Throw it at Vermilion. Say, "You disgust me, and I hope that I beat you in a fight, and you never get sponsored any time in the world." And then I leave up for Sanguinius.
There's zero like acknowledgement of what you just said. There's just sauce. There's just a face full of sauce.
Bestie, we're not trying to get banned off of Twitch, please.
No, not. That's not what I meant.
It's chicken. It's chicken hot sauce.
Their poor eyes.
Oh, it's hot.
It is.
And it's saucy.
We're Sanguinius.
I quit. I'm going home. Bye.
No, Tim.
Bye, guys.
already home.
See you.
Joke's on you. You are home, bitch.
So, yep, you see Sanguinius up in the stands.
All right, I walk up sexily.
Roll for walk up sexily. What do I say to that?
I just got my ass handed to me. I am in fact I have a sexy nosebleed, so
You have that one cut over your
yeah,
eyebrow.
I got the one cut in the sexy nosebleed. It's like I'm walking up, I'm sweating, my shirt is once again billowing. Where's the wind coming from? Who's to say? But there's sweat dripping down Darius's pecs and abs, nestling itself inside the crevasses as he heads up and wipes the blood from his nose, flicking it away. The individual droplets of blood cascading through the stadium lights. And as he walks up, he sees Sanguinius illegally smoking a cigarette. Once again, the smoke encompassing his entire face. But as he approaches, instead of his hair being down and to his shoulders, it's in a nice, neat bun. It's not a man bun because it doesn't make a difference. It's just a bun. And
Are you trying to approach?
I know that's right.
Are you trying to approach? You're trying to make a show of this approach, right?
yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm willing to roll if you want me to.
No, that's cool. I just wanted to know if you were trying to sneak up on them.
Oh no. And then I walk up and I lean limply onto the seat next to him. And I go, "So how about that show?"
Just so I know, you're talking about you just got your ass.
The
kicked
one
show.
where I got my ass kicked, yes.
He looks at you. He takes a long, slow drag of a cigarette and he says, If I were you, I wouldn't have invited me to see that. Takes another drag.
We all got to start somewhere. How'd you do when you first started sacking?
Yeah, I guess. I'm still not very good, but I'm about as good as you are, I guess.
At sacking or at fighting? Or both?
Well, attacking, there's no point in fighting. I kind of think it's all meaningless, but you seem invested in it.
Why'd you come here then, huh?
Because you invited me.
I thought you invited me.
That's true.
Well, if you're so sick of here, why don't we get out of here? I hear my friend's going to a party tonight. Lots of glow sticks. Probably lots of other things you can smoke.
And the roll, please.
Can I use my first skill, please?
Yes, of course.
Yay! Alright. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna use willpower. Why not? Boop. I got a 4!
You pass.
Hell yeah. I think that with this pass, I wouldn't wait for a response. I grab his hand tenderly and stand up, and we start walking.
You guys are doing the thing down the bleachers where, like, you're leading him by enough that it's just the fingertips wrapped around each other.
If he were making an Instagram video, it would be super cute.
It would be very... He is, as a matter of fact.
And then I guess
you're still in, like, your fighter gear, and you're at the actual arena, and you're, like, going down the stairs, and he's being dragged down, and he's just like, hey, this is great.
I don't change. I just leave, and in the borrowed car, I guess? Is that what we took here?
Yep. You have stolen this woman's car at this point, for sure.
Alright, cool. We take the stolen car to... I just assumed that Dorian...
Pause. You fall asleep.
Hell yeah.
Everybody get 1 point. And who wants to control Darius now?
Are we just on the way?
Yeah, you are on the way to the party, and
Okay.
But
Darius
it's
falls.
like transportation is the number one way that Darius falls asleep because it's so boring.
It's boring. Yeah, it's not
Totally understand. And we've got this lovely person next to us, right?
exactly.
Did
And I
we
think
fall asleep in a cute way on them?
the viewer knows that Darius never really falls asleep.
Yeah, because that's unsafe driving.
Right.
But it's that thing where you're like listening to music and then you're like, shit, I've driven 10 miles. Or not 10 miles, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and we know that Darius's cyber brain occasionally drives for him. So this is what's happening. So hit enter. Go ahead. Go for it.
Motherfuckers.
Ooh,
Oh,
roll
shit.
off. I need a triple roll off.
Hello?
5.
4.
Oh,
Done.
no.
You are back at the wheel of Darius.
I don't know why I'm voting for anybody in this group besides me, anyway.
Wow.
Fuck these other voices.
So true, bestie.
So as we leave the unit, can I like set color for where we drove to get to this place?
Yeah, you can be wherever you want to be, basically.
Well, I'm specifically thinking about my first goal because if I can control the driving part,
Yeah,
or are we just there?
I think you're there. You're at the party now.
Okay, great.
If you want to go somewhere else, you can. But you went to the party, and that's not where that goal suggests, right?
Totally, I understand. I was curious. I think as we arrive, Darius is going to text Dorian and say, "Hey, where are you guys at? What's going on?"
Dorian's showing you screenshots from or pictures from inside the party, and it's still that same glow stick party that's just still going off.
I think Darius will use the camera angle to figure out where she is and bring his date to meet Dorian.
Sure, yeah. Sanguinius goes with you. Are you guys still locked hand in hand, kind of going
yes.
through the party? Yeah, absolutely. He's hanging back, like doing that like laissez-faire, dragging a cigarette, letting you go, but like still very like keeping pace with you and everything. Not disinterested, but like trying to look real fucking cool.
Oh, Dorian, I wanted you to meet a new friend of mine.
Fuck, you're gonna make me interact with myself. I hate this.
Tag a voice in, bestie.
Yeah, one of us could be someone else.
I'm
Guilty to be Dorian.
Guilty, be Dorian. Alex, you're
I'm Sanguinius.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This makes sense.
All right, wing woman mode engaged. Hi. Oh my God.
Hey, what's up?
You are
I'm Sanguinius. My friend's
Okay.
name
Wait,
is Sang.
cool.
Before we
in,
go too
like,
far,
4 words.
can I get a description of what everybody's wearing in this moment? I need to know.
Fashion Week. Let's go.
Not Darius. Darius we've described, but
Darius is in his fighting gear.
yeah.
I think Sanguinius is wearing his nice bands, as well as a beanie that is just a little bit too loose, but it also has like some little like baubles on the end. And also, he's wearing a crop top and booty shorts. No, he's wearing ripped jeans. But they're ripped so that they're like fully separated. Then the lower part is just floating around the calves.
Nice.
the future.
Oh my God. Dorian is wearing a shirt that's like almost it's 3/5 of the way to the shirt, so it's a yeah.
A little dusting. Never mind.
Maybe it's 4/5. Maybe it's a sure. Anyway, it's made out of hard light, and it like wraps artfully over the nipples, but also like around the neck and like crisscross over her abdomen, and somehow all the way down her thighs. And then she has
The shirt?
Yeah. Huh? Sorry.
The shirt?
Yes. Like, you know, the little
The shirt?
strands of hard light coming off of it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
If you look at it, it like flashes with intensity, and you get those like floaters in your eyes. And like neon pink sequin booty shorts and matching pink platform PVC boots.
All right. So this is what you see when you see each other. You were introducing yourself, and I interrupted. I apologize.
Describe to me in 5 words or less why you're worth my bestie's time.
I mean, I think he's pretty hot.
Dorian, you don't need to be rude.
I mean, he is hot. That is clear. But I don't know. We'll see if you can prove yourself. Go get us some drinks. We like white wine.
And he does.
All right. Yeah.
Darius, you were looking for Dorian.
I wanted to check in with you. Why so aggressive? Do you not like him?
Nosing out and let Tim drive.
No, you're good. Yeah. You're good.
I don't dislike him. I just think anyone who deserves you should be capable of going through the ringer.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, he kind of smells like smoke.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I met him at the gazebo.
Ew, what are you doing picking up people at the gazebo? I thought we talked about this. You are better than that.
Just, I had a really long day, and, the chicken shop is being very annoying, and they called like 6 times, and I have no idea
Yeah.
why.
This
It's-
conversation has gone on too long, so I'm gonna roll.
It's like fast food, okay? Yeah, it feels good in the moment, but it's gonna give you gas.
I know.
Gazebo men. Ugh.
He's been gone a while. I'm gonna go check on him.
And you find him next to the bar, pouring wine. What are you trying to do here, John?
Short term, we're gonna go to the dance floor and dance, and we're gonna do like a more intimate style of dancing where you kind of are like closer together. The song is slow. Get some nice full body touching all the time.
Esty, you can say it. You threw that ass in a circle.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to roll for slow grind?
I would like to roll for slow grind.
Yes, that's my best friend.
I have nothing that I can do to make this better,
Yeah, willpower.
and I failed miserably.
As you go up to slow grind, you slip in a puddle on the floor and fall down, and are once again dampened. You have once again dampened your shirt. And who wants to be Darius? Go. And either roll off.
Two.
Keith, you're up. You stand up and dust yourself off in this neon party, and you are covered in white wine. And your ego is just a little bit bruised, but not too bad.
I think at this point, the music might have also changed from like this slow dancing music to something a little bit more like electronic. And so I say to Sanguinius, hey, you got a hankering for some meat? You want something a little fried, a little, salty sweet?
He takes a long drag of a cigarette and looks back at you and says, "Abso-fucking-lutely."
Yeah, let's make some fried chicken.
And he follows you to the kitchen if that's where you're taking him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make fried chicken sandwiches for this entire party.
Rolled for fried chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna use a will point here.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I got a 6, whatever.
The entire party is re-energized on their fried chicken sandwich rage.
How many people is that, Tim?
Oh, I see what you're doing here. No, one person.
Okay, great, good.
If you want to try and convince more people to eat your fried chicken sandwich, you can roll.
No, that's fine. I'll just put a plate out next to all the booze, and I say, so listen, I was wondering, do you know anyone else here? Do you know anyone famous here that just curious?
Trying to see what you're getting at. Let me look at your goals real quick. Or your obsessions, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, as you say that, the guy from the your boss from the fried chicken shack is sitting in the corner, and he's giving you like the grossest stare down. He's like, I said 3 hours. That was 6 hours ago.
Are you I think I walk up to him slowly and I say, are you sure that was 6 hours ago?
I'm sure.
I punch him in the
You can
face.
Roll for punch in the face.
This is my second skill.
Go for it.
That's a 1.
He catches your arm, and he just has like hot, gross old man breath. And he just has a big meaty paw that comes across and slaps you on the chin. And as you fall down, who wants to be Darius? And go.
I love how so many of us are like, not right now.
Who got it? Liv, yeah, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Catch me up, bestie, because it's been a fucking whirlwind. So, we're in this kitchen. People getting punched.
You just got slapped, but after that, you seem your manager from the chicken shack seems to be a little bit winded. That was basically like his full tank of gas that he just spent on that catch and slap, and he just slumps back down. He says, "I told you you were a bum," and then he goes back to doing whatever he was doing. He's also like now shirtless and covered in neon paint.
I like stand. I make a big deal of like rearranging myself, catching myself. You know, I'm winded. I'm hurt. Whatever. I make a big deal of. That's right, Tim. Go ahead, do that. I make a big.
I need
deal.
to give me a break.
Hey, everybody to Tim, because we
Up to
didn't
you guys.
go through it.
You should GMs, they say. It'd be easy, they say. We'll be great players, they say.
Is that what we said? I don't think
Literally
anyone's
No
ever
one
said
say
that.
any of that.
Yeah.
No
Nobody
one said that at all.
We
Nope.
didn't sign a contract.
Tim said, I'm gonna let
did-
these players take complete control of a character, and it's gonna be fine.
You're right.
Little did
You're right.
he
This
know
is on
that
me.
it was
This
gonna
is on
be-
me.
5 queers versus their 1 straight.
I get
To
it.
be fair,
Who we
you're
love.
doing a great job.
True.
True.
You're doing
That is
amazing.
The
fair.
deck is just stacked against you.
I hope you all are enjoying your reparations. I'm
We're
sorry.
having so much fun.
I love to see it. Me personally, as the only person who gets reparations, I'm loving it here.
Liv, the player, has a Ko-fi. You can donate to Liv's Ko-fi.
Yeah, it's true.
Link in chat soon.
Stop. Just spam Odonatas. That's all I love for. That's all I live for. That's all I live for. Hey. Okay. Let me actually be on track.
There is no track.
No, there has to be one, bestie. There has to be one. I believe in it. I saddle up. I lift myself up very dramatically. Like I've really been hurt. I've really been rocked. You know, dome rocked. I stagger over to my manager, and I'm like, "Look, I'm sorry."
Just be on time tomorrow.
No, absolutely.
And don't repeat. Don't tell HR about this.
No, never. If anything, let me help you with this.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, and I like gesture to whatever they're slaving away. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna help them.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's not slaving away. He's just like chilling in the corner, like drunk
okay.
and covered in paint.
Well, I will be at work on time tomorrow. I promise. I need this too. And you obviously have been through it, so I apologize for that.
Apology accepted.
Um,
So as you lose your second fight in front of your new boyfriend or your new thing, boo thing,
yeah, Boothang.
you stand and look at him, and he is still just dragging a cigarette.
Crazy night, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Do you do this all the time? he looks at your other eyebrow, and it now has an identical cut above it as your right eyebrow. So you have 2 identical eyebrow cuts.
Wow. I'm not gonna make that joke anyway. It's a mild day. It's not that deep.
Okay.
And I like saddle up and like hold my hand out. I don't take it. I hold my hand out.
Oh, for the cigarette? Yeah. And it's one of those like seamless, like one fluid motion. His hand into your hand.
We brush our fingertips. Yeah, no, it's a fucking day that ends in Y. But I don't know. You know, it's a fucking lot being a student at this university. I mean, I don't need to tell you, you're older than me, so it's a lot. You know what I've been through, and I can't even imagine what you've been through.
Well, maybe I can help you through it. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get out of this right now, Liv.
Just to salvage whatever there was between us.
Yeah, you can use your second skill and give me a roll.
Wow, the way that traveled. That's a 6.
Cool, yeah. And he says, of course.
Cool. Have you been through Professor Leyland's class?
Not since sophomore year, but yeah.
Any chance you got those notes?
I think I got a couple. It's just one-on-one stuff, but yeah, I can show you through it.
I like scoot closer. I would really love that if you could like walk me through it.
Sure, yeah. Do you want to go back to you?
Yeah. We can go now.
Okay. And as you leave, and you hop in your stolen car, you go back to his...
You don't have to bring that up, bestie.
his off-campus apartment. You fall asleep.
God, is it a co-ed?
Is it a co-ed apartment? I don't know yet. Let's find out.
Okay.
So as you pull up to the apartment, I have rolled a 6, and Darius is once again falling asleep. Who wants to be Darius? Go. Guilty as you roll up to this it's like a row house kind of. It's 3 stories, 2 doors. When you enter, one goes up, one goes kind of into like a shotgun style apartment. And what do you do?
Scheming. So I put the car in Solar Punk Park, and I turn
Focus
the
on the knuckles as you
off.
grab the.
It's one of those things that just like slides into its spot. It's a parallel park, but it just like you're driving straight at it and does this.
Yeah. I spin the little like snow globe filled with lichen that is the utility on engine start whatever. I solar park, yeah. And I put my Darius hand, my strong, large Darius hand, onto the knee of my companion. And I say, my car's really spacious.
Roll for joystick. Okay. I mean, shift your stick. I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say here?
The Prindle. I'm gonna use willpower.
Yeah, go for it.
Boom! That's a 4.
Yeah, and I think the camera pans down onto the wheel well and the shocks. We just get an
As soon as
You
they're
light up
finished-
another cigarette.
Yeah,
No,
there, and then after that, the following cut is just from above the car and a billow coming out of the two
Smoke
windows.
rolls out. Yeah. Okay. We are not. I mean, I stole this car, but we are not hotboxing it because I'm not about that smell. So, I quickly open the door and start like briskly walking in like nothing happened. And when I get to the door to like the apartments, I'm like, so do you have any wine?
Yeah, in the cupboard. Do you still want to talk about the notes?
Yeah, I just I'd like to do it over a drink.
Yeah, of course. And he points you to the cupboard over the refrigerator where there's like,
Great.
it's not great, but it's like wine.
Okay.
You can definitely rib him over it if you want to.
Do they have a spice cabinet?
Yes, but I think it's two guys in their 20s living there, so like you can imagine what you want out of that spice cabinet.
Okay.
Garlic
so
powder.
I'm gonna pull out a saucepan and like the shitty red wine that's in the cabinet. Pour some in, put it on the stove, heat it up, and then start like putting in, the few spices they have, like cinnamon, and then I'm gonna go rifling through the drawers for like a pack of clove cigarettes, and then I'm gonna like rip one open and toss it in, and then strain it through a coffee filter and settle into my mulled wine.
Roll for mulled wine. I don't like what
I want to make sure I heard that
All
correctly.
right, I'm gonna
You
use
put
my
the
first
cigarette
skill.
in the wine.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, you had me.
need clove.
To quote
We should-
Booze Bear, roll for ghetto sangria.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen shit like this before, Bestie. This is terrible.
We should get Janine to make this for us.
Yeah, true.
Somebody
a
call
4.
Janine.
And I'm using my first skill because I'm being, inventive and stuff.
Sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
that
Number one
works.
in innovation, me,
Yes.
my brain.
I'm gonna just before we get into, because I know I need to figure out what happened before on a 50-50. I need to figure out whether or not the second your second skill is applicable. Actually, everybody in chat, give me a yes or no. Is guilty skill applicable to this person? Her second skill. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I just want you to say yes or no, because it's guilty doesn't know. I don't know. So I want. Okay, cool.
Thank you, loves.
All right. I'm going to take the first 10.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As this happens, as you pour your mulled wine, Sanguinius' son comes out of the bedroom next door. He says, "Are you my dad's new friend?"
Hey. Yeah. How old are you? 6, 7?
I'm 6.
Oh my gosh. What do you like to study? I am learning how to build buildings.
Oh, well, usually my other dad and I, we study, we study culinary stuff. I want to be a cook.
Wow. What is your favorite food, little man?
I like spaghetti.
Oh my gosh. I love spaghetti.
Me too.
Me and your dad are gonna go over some notes for school. But do you want to join us? Do you have any homework to do?
I think so. And he just breaks out a crayon and a coloring book and sits next to you guys.
All right. I'm gonna settle in for like a little family study sesh.
Yeah. And yeah, what is the goal here, or have we already accomplished it?
Oh, I don't give a shit. Studying makes me sleepy.
Okay, cool. No, you're stuck with this kid. You did not switch.
All right. I'm gonna try and pay attention to Sanguinius, but then when he's not looking, I'm gonna like swipe, like, you know, like play with his little boy and like swipe one of his crayons, and then like start doodling in the margins of the notes, in like a haha, isn't this funny? I'm screwing with your dad, sort of.
So as you do, you start to draw like a silhouette of a person, and then like over their head is just a question mark. But yeah, you can continue to do this, and if you want me to roll again, I will. You do fall asleep.
Okay.
Here we go. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, kids. Go. Excellent. And John, you are back to being Darius again. And should we take our second break?
Did call.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. We'll see everyone soon.
All right, so we are back, and Darius is Darius, and where is Darius in now? Only this Darius can tell us. Darius, why don't you speak up and tell us where Darius is in?
Darius is Dariusing his way back to the university campus. He's probably sending a text message inviting the professor whose name I've forgotten. Professor No, the other
Richter.
professor.
Richter? Okay.
Yes, it was Richter.
How dare you forget either of them?
So
Wait. Just to be clear, you've ditched Sanguinius?
No, I'm inviting Sanguinius.
And his kid?
No, just Sanguinius. I think we've all like fallen asleep in a dog pile, and we wake up and the kid doesn't. And I'm like, hey, you want to
So
go?
you're gonna abandon a
Okay, you
child?
skipped a couple steps.
So you're
got
abandoning a
roommates.
child?
He has a husband.
Roommate. Oh.
Oh
Oh, I thought he was separated from other dad.
no,
No.
nuh-uh.
I lean
Oh, boy,
over
howdy.
to Sanguinius and I say, hey, do you want to go on an adventure?
He says, well, I gotta the kid just got home from school. I can't leave yet. I can get a sitter, but you gotta wait a little while.
He's asleep.
He's 6.
Okay, get a sitter.
Wait,
Wait, where's your... Do I know he has a husband?
You know for a fact that there's somebody else that lives here, and there's not another bedroom besides the kid's bedroom.
So, where's the person that occupies that other spot?
He's on business right now.
It's a cat.
It's Misty.
Well, let's get a sitter. I think Darius like leafs through some contacts of people he knows and sends some texts out.
I'm going to give you a choice here, John. You can leave Sanguinius here, or you can risk a die roll waiting for a sitter.
I think I'm going to leave Sanguinius in that case.
Okay, cool.
We'll roll back and be like, hey, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me over. I hope you and your kid have a great time. This was wonderful. And I'll leave.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, he lets you go, and you hop in the car, and where you wanted to take it back to the.
I want to go back to the lab.
Okay, you can take the scenic route, but if you take the scenic route, I'm gonna make you roll for boring.
No, I want to get there
Okay,
expediently.
Okay, cool.
when we get there, I assume we're after hours now.
Yes.
The doors are probably locked, but I'd like to walk up to the security guard station and just start chatting up whoever is at the desk right now. Just like, hey, how's it going? I probably know their name, whoever they are.
And they just turn to you and they say, frat kids keep running in here and grabbing stuff and throwing eggs. I don't understand. It's some kind of hazing process. It's disgusting. I wish they would put on pants.
Do you want me to go help with that? I think I could probably go and have a chat with them if you want. I need to get into the building, of course, but
So what he's saying is they're outside the building, or what they're saying is they're outside the building.
Oh,
So the kids are outside, running around the building basically and just being foolish. They're having a hard time keeping up with everybody.
I can go have a chat with them. I'll be right back, and I think I'll head out front to go intercept them.
Cool. And they are a whole bunch of kids that are naked throwing eggs at the building.
What age range are these children?
They're not children, they're freshmen.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Y'all, come over here. I have some questions.
Roll for convince a naked undergrad to answer your questions.
Can I use my second skill?
If you can frame it, you can use it.
The way I might actually frame
No,
that.
you can't use you can use the first one if you can find a way to frame it. There's no way you can't use the second one. No, because it's
the second one.
Nope, second one's passive, not active. You're being active.
We'll go in raw. I've got no extra willpower, so 2.
Okay. And you get an egg in the face, and it slops down on your wet shirt. And who wants to be Darius? Go.
Oh. Hold up. Did we get one back from him falling asleep on the homework?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Sorry,
Does
I
not
should have made
change
that
my
clear.
does not change my
Yeah,
vote,
no,
though.
same. Sorry. I just realized as I pressed enter.
Yeah. What are we doing out here, y'all?
So let's roll off between me and Keith.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
8 out of 5.
Nice.
Cool. Alex, you are Darius.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, actually. I am going to... I'm going to make another change of location.
Okay. You can have a free change of location. That's fine.
All right, cool. We're going to
So
work.
you go to wash off your the literal egg on your face, and where do you go to do that?
To wash off the egg in my face?
Yeah.
Probably just back to my... Well, I want to end up at the dorm room, at work, at the closed chicken shack.
Okay. Sure.
I approach the closed chicken shack, dimly lit by the required lighting and the hard light as well. And I look up at it, filled with determination and anger at how my boss has been treating me after I attempted to punch him.
Okay.
I want revenge. So I would like to try and do I know the security code to enter the building stealthily and quietly?
Yeah, I would say so. Actually, why don't you give me a roll for this? Because no, actually, yeah, you would know it. You close, so that makes sense. You would know it. That's fine.
Okay, nice.
There is you would know that there are interior alarms, but not necessarily like you can bypass going inside from outside.
Okay. As I enter, I'm sure there are tons of lasers and secret hidden traps trying to get me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to try and stealth my way through to the very, very back to steal the secret formula for the chicken.
Give me that roll with that second skill, son.
And I would also like to use 2 willpower points.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Yes, you are now in possession of the super secret chicken recipe
I lit.
that you probably already know, but now you physically have it.
But now I have all the 15 spices.
You have every you won't you. It's like the chartreuse monks. They only they tell each monk one spice. They make them add one at a time.
And I guess I'm just gonna take the bus home. It's late. I'm going to sleep.
Okay. You do not go to sleep. You stay awake.
Can I go to bed at home?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody, give me a number. Let's go.
Since Darius is falling asleep, do we automatically get Will?
Yep.
I believe so.
Yeah, you get one. Go. Keith.
So Darius's eyes like snap wide open, and I think that because he was a contestant at the Trial of Voices, I imagine that he might know some sort of like after party that the fighters might have been able to get to.
Sure. Yeah. You're on your way there.
Cool. So I get there. I'm kind of like looking around. I'm like saying hi to everyone. I'm like, "Hey, yeah, you were really good out there."
You're talking to Vermilion right now.
Okay, nice. You were really good out there. I hope I didn't scare you off with my outburst after I lost. I was trying to show off for someone that I was kind of dating.
You're fine. I mean, you got me the chicken. I wanted the chicken. You gave me the chicken. Go get me more chicken.
Yeah. How about if I make you chicken this time, I'll how about I get that autograph?
Sure.
All right. So I start making the chicken with the additional 15 spices.
That's true. Yeah, you do have them all. So why don't you give me that roll? Give me that
Nice.
chicken roll.
Do I get like another +1 from that?
No, that's not how the game works.
All right, that's fine. So I got a 3.
Yes. So you do in fact make the tastiest chicken. You make Chicken Shack chicken on the fly.
Nice.
And Vermilion was already stoked, and they are even more stoked now than they were on the previous chicken sandwich that you made them.
Nice.
So they go ahead and take. What are you giving Vermilion to sign? Like, what is the object on which you want their signature?
Since this has kind of like been the theme for tonight, I just rip open my shirt and ask for the signature on my chest. If you please.
And out of their pocket, they pull a laser.
Yeah. Yes.
And it just says Vermilion. In hard light, it can be removed very easily, but it says it for now.
Great. Perfect. Yeah, I think I just like keep talking to people at this party then. Until I get too drunk and pass out.
Who wants to be Darius next?
Does this give us a willpower?
Yep.
This game's not gonna end.
I know. Well, no, it is going to end. And go. All right, guilty.
Okay, so I'm at the Trial of Voices after party with Vermilion. And are there any chicken sammies that I've made that I haven't already given away?
Sure.
Okay. Where is this party?
It's at a bar that's right around the corner from the. Oh, what's up? What's up, cat? That's right around the corner from the trial.
Okay. And how long would it take me to get back to school?
I'll give it to you for free. You can do that.
Okay. Then yeah, I want to slip out the back door. I will hop on the train and take it back to the dorms. And I'm going to head straight to the science building again. And like the I'm gonna go towards Professor Larkin's office.
Sure.
All right. When I arrive there, is the door locked?
No, he's inside.
He's inside?
Yeah, he's been working really, really hard on some kind of chemistry project that he's still working on.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I'll knock on the door and arrange myself in the door frame.
Oh no, guilty. Oh no. He kind of shuffles papers around and kind of organizes things and gets up and opens the door, probably to like about his shoulder, and he says,
Professor,
"Yes, Darius."
I have something to show you in the lab. I have cracked your unbeatable code.
Oh. Okay. Roll me something. What are you doing?
I'm going to use my first skill, but I'm pretty sure we already determined that when Richter let Darius in the first time he came back to lab, he did indeed finish his problem.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so
I'm having you roll to convince Larkin, who we haven't seen
come
so
with
far
me?
in this episode.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this Larkin or Layla?
no. Sorry, Leyland.
Okay,
The
sure.
first professor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so I will lead the way confidently because I've had a few drinks at this party. To the lab, and
Sure.
then flick on only enough lights to like shine the incandescent beams down on my workstation, and ta-da!
Leyland starts going through all the paperwork, looking at the solution, and it's like it looks like a melon with kind of like a V cut in it, and a whole bunch of different circuits running through it. But it's like melon shaped, but it's kind of like a white solid object, and they're connecting things and disconnecting things and looking surprised, and then they say to you, "Show me the work. How did you get here?"
Well, you're not going to steal my idea, Professor. If I explain it to you, I do assume that I will have achieved Department Valedictorian, correct?
Well, you were failing a minute ago. The fact that you've constructed this is impressive. If you can prove to me that you actually did it yourself, then you would probably achieve that goal, correct?
All right, I will roll with my first skill. That's a 4.
And they believe you, and they're not only like they not only believe you, but they're perplexed and totally intrigued as to how you got to the end of this equation. They keep asking you questions. They're putty.
Yes. This might be my finest achievement so far today. It's been a big day, though.
They're continuing to write things down. What else have you done? What have you done things in adjacent to this? Like what
Oh,
within this category?
well, I don't know if you knew this, but I do a little trial of voices on the
I
side.
couldn't give a fuck.
Had a
Learn
big
more about this.
match. Yeah, you're right. All right, good night, Professor. See you at graduation.
And are you choosing to fall asleep? Or are
I
you
am choosing to go back to the party. Let's go.
You fall asleep.
Damn it. Good
Good
enough.
Who wants to be Darius? Go. Live. Get it.
Yes, hi, hello. It's your girl, your gal, your non-binary pal. It's Liv. Fuck, Darius has been through it, hasn't he? So I feel like we've made our point to our professor. Yeah? And I feel like we've partied with Dorian enough, if I may say so myself.
No such thing as enough.
This is an interesting voice, but they're not in control. Crazy. So I feel like Darius, throughout all of this, truly goes back to like who he is, because at the end of the day, Darius is determined. Darius enjoys a good time. Darius loves a party, but Darius knows who he is and what he wants. So therefore, sorry, I apologize. Therefore, Darius is gonna go home and focus on that poster that he has in his room and truly map out the next steps into something special. And whether they're small miniature models, whether they're like ships in a bottle, which are so cute and so vintage, but you know, big, massive, intricate sculptures that once you like connect your eyes to the bottle, so cute, so antiquated, but the bottle, you get to explore that space and like truly get into it and feel like you're in that hard light architectural experience. That's what Darius is truly interested in working on. So I think after this fucking crazy ass night, Darius goes home and like roots himself in who he truly is.
Excellent. And on that note, when Darius wakes up, he finds himself at the gates of an art festival. And that's where we'll end our episode.
God, that was so fun.
That was incredible.
What happened? What are we doing?
What
don't
aren't we
know.
doing?
Who aren't you doing?
That's a good question. I think we did everyone.
Everybody but Tim,
Oh.
because we're just trying to embarrass Tim.
We didn't do Richter. No,
We did do
Dawn's
Richter.
chagrin.
We didn't do
Oh no, we did do
Leyland.
Richter. We didn't do Leyland.
Yeah.
I tried to do Leyland, but he was out. Or
You
they
tried
were out.
really hard to do Leyland.
Okay, but what did Leyland give us as a passing grade?
We're
I think so.
valedictorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have hundreds.
All right, everybody.
Then
on
that's
your,
all that matters.
On your fingers, hold up the number of points you've won.
Oh my
Who's the
gosh,
winner
hold
of
on.
this
I need
game?
to do math. Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
I don't.
Oh.
I'm ready.
I think I need an
I would
extra
say that
finger.
one of mine is.
I think Alex
Didn't-
might have won.
Yeah,
we
I
didn't
think
see
Alex
it
might have
happen
been.
on camera. All right.
Okay,
Actually, wait.
everybody on the count
I
of
was-
3.
Hang on.
One.
Wait. Alex is double checking.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
One.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Guilty on my
Okay.
side.
Weird.
Hello, besties. What?
Oh shit.
9. 9,
Okay.
babes.
Okay.
Alex,
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Okay,
Good
we
job.
start
I got
with
you, bestie.
guilty, and then we go down the line.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go clockwise on this, okay?
All right.
So guilty. Walk us through your A skills, B obsessions, and
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
My skills were gigantic brain and pilf magnet. Pilf being parent. I'd like to.
Which is why we had a
my-
child midway through the episode.
Oh.
Yup. My obsessions were in order: drink some wine, have sex with a stranger, and be chosen as architecture department valedictorian. We did the first one 4 times, possibly 5 times. It wasn't explicit on stream. The second one 2 times, and the third one once.
John.
So my first skill was that I was studious. I'm good at schoolwork and preparedness, which is why we solved the problem that got us valedictorian. I am a good listener. I'm easy to talk to, and people just want to tell me stuff. My first obsession was that I want to drive to the university on the scenic route, which we did once. The second one is that I want to break into the school lab after hours to work on my project. And the last one is to sleep with one of the professors, which we did once, as with all things.
Excellent. Why don't we go over to Keith?
Cool. So my skills were Frymaster 1. 2 would be Battle Dancer. And my obsession...
Wait, what's a battle dancer?
Just someone who's like really into battle.
All right.
Just like getting into it, getting to fights.
And or dancing.
And dancing. My level 1 obsession was make the perfect fried chicken. Obsession 2 was prove one of my bosses wrong. And obsession 3 was get a trial contestant's autograph. I got the first one twice. The second one once. I'm counting the time that we proved to Leyland that we were on time. And the third one was also once.
Excellent.
All right.
Dope.
My skills were 1, good at flirting. I don't have a fun name for it. And 2, can sneak in the shadows. My first goal obsession was smoke a cigarette, which we did 4 times.
Oh my god, I forgot that was your obsession. I'm a dick.
You gave it to me for free like twice. I was like, hell yeah. My second one was romance a hot senior.
Wait. Hold.
Romance.
Hey, you did not. That was not one of yours. Yeah, that was not one of your obsessions on my screen.
What did I say?
Buy a ticket for a summer vacation trip.
Oh, I thought I changed it. I asked if I could change it, and I said you were saying.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, my bad. Okay, my bad.
And I've marked it down. I had it marked down for twice for that PhD student, but then I took it away because like technically not a senior. And then my third one was steal the workplace secret formula, obviously. Which you
Okay,
did once.
Plankton.
And now Liv, the actual winner, now that she remembers how to play the game.
Oh,
I did remember how to play the game, so everybody at home, it's very important to remember that you have to multiply your points by their ranking. So let's look at the material, why don't we? My skills were 30-second lecture. Darius can explain anything he has, any amount of knowledge to someone perfectly. I didn't want to call it mansplaining. But if he's got it, he can explain it. Because John is actually very, very like gentle when he comes to explaining information. Like John's not like gross about it. John wants to share information. So 30-second lecture. If you have any questions about actually anything that matters in this life, ask John because he's got the answer. Anyway, so 30-second lecture, Darius can explain anything he has, any amount of knowledge to someone perfectly. Then I also have a wink and a smile. Darius is very charming and can win almost anyone, anytime. So like anybody that he can have like a moment of conversation with, Darius probably can win them over. And my goals or my obsessions were complete and sell some small art pieces on the side, which I did once. Level 2 obsession, make enough money to go with Dorian to that spring break resort that she's been talking about. So anytime that Darius made money, which was at least 3 different times by my own count, so total of 6, I did it. And then level 3 obsession, convince my favorite professor to pass me despite the fact that I'm failing terribly.
Guilty, you handed that victory to her.
Yo, game Joe.
We might be tied. We might be tied. The time
Nah,
that-
bitch, count it up!
All right, he took his pill with wine. He drank champagne at the party, at the first party. He
Nah,
drank
baby, it's
wine
all
in the
me. It's all
apartment.
me. It's
The
all
only
me.
question I have is if we count him falling in the puddle of white wine.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, you
It's
did-
my
All right,
victory.
floor
Don't
wine?
take it out of
We're
here.
saying we're counting floor wine? No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
we
Olivia
definitely
went in his
wrung.
mouth. Come on.
He took off his shirt and he wrung it into his mouth.
Oh yeah, that
Ah,
was the sexy
play
part.
this
How would you forget that?
Disgusting.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Hi,
Dorian
Q-Times.
did send him to. Did
Hey,
send.
Q times,
Sanguinus.
welcome in.
Hi,
Q times.
Q-Time.
Say guilty or live.
Oh my god. No, I do think it's Liv. I do think it's Liv. Just like that one time that kept me like, oh, if anyone just like specified, I would have had another point. When Dorian sent Sanguinus off to get them wine, and then Darius met him at the drink bar. No one specifically said that they took their drinks before they went off and danced. So I'm not counting it, but like that's my
It's your
almost.
girl, it's your gal, it's your non-binary pal.
I actually intended them not to
Feeling
take
it.
the wine.
Darius.
Congrats
And with the
to
replay
Liv.
proves the play, you know?
What can we say? She belongs to the cloud.
So with all that out of the way, what about that PhD student? Do they count for me?
Wait, which PhD student? I'm trying to
The
remember.
one in the bathroom, the very
The one
first
in the
person we flirted
bathroom.
with.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Didn't get their number.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh
counts.
yeah, I did because I was
okay.
like, in case anybody who's trying to collect numbers, I was trying to help you out. You know, besties, supporting
In-
besties.
That
Most
would put me at
universities,
11.
PhD students teach as associate professors. So can we count
No,
that towards
They do
no,
not.
my
They
God, they're called
absolutely
Sleep
do
with
TAs.
not.
They're called TAs.
Uh-uh.
They're called TAs. Okay, everybody to a reach. And with that, thank you so much for watching Everyone is Darius.
Exclamation point
My
chill for the
goodness.
God, that was so
I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. I did have like somewhat of a. I was like, I'm gonna write a plan, but I know we're not gonna follow it, so I'm gonna write like a really minimalist plan, and then.
I mean, Tim, how did you enjoy playing your first like dating sim TTRPG?
Also, do we have a giveaway?
We do have a
Will we be
giveaway,
entering
but
our
let's
giveaway?
yeah, it's exclamation point chill to get into the giveaway, but let's
Yeah.
yeah.
Into that giveaway. Yeah, I had a good time. I'm disappointed that I didn't expect you all to be you in this situation to the degree that you were. You're like, I care about 3 things: fucking, chicken sandwiches. I forgot the third thing.
Fighting?
Oh my god.
It's not grades, right?
No, I mean, yeah.
Fighting
No, literally,
fucking
that was it. Yeah.
Oh man, this was so
Shout
fucking
out, okay,
fun.
but like honestly, shout out to Tim for being like a true homie and just rolling with it.
Truly.
As any
Thank you,
good like
Tim.
DM GM should be.
Aw, thanks, guys. That was fun. I had a good time.
Also, congrats to Void Cat for
Oh!
winning a copy of
Void
Everyone is
Cat!
John.
Void, I just watched our Monster Hearts like stream. Everybody check out Guilty Cosplay on YouTube if you want to watch a fantastic Monster Hearts stream that features Keith, myself, and Void.
You mean to
And
tell me
also
that
Valkyrie.
Guilty Cosplay is on YouTube?
Guilty Cosplay's on YouTube, everybody. Come check that out.
How much does
You
it
know,
cost to subscribe?
$0. It's free 99. No
Oh my
tax.
god. I should
You know who-
subscribe to Guilty Cosplay right now.
You know who else is on YouTube?
Who else?
Total Party Chill. Everybody should check out Total Party Chill on YouTube, where you can catch a whole bunch of different streams, including the Sunday show, which is fantastic. They've been doing Curse of Strahd. We also have a couple of our episodes from season 2 Cantor, where you can go back and figure out what's going on. Why is Darius obsessed with their professor, chicken, and fighting in Bloodsport? What even is Bloodsport? You can watch from where we started out from creating our world to where we currently are as we're closing it out, because we are getting to the end of season 2 and it's been a lot of fun, everybody, but we are going to get started in season 3. The best way to describe season 3, Alakazam. That's what it is. But if you want to know more about season 2 and more about season 3, because what are we doing for season 3, everybody? You know,
Secrets.
secrets.
That's like
Secrets.
Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Duh. But if you don't want to gatekeep, if you don't want a girl boss, if you don't want to gaslight, first of all, you should subscribe to our YouTube channel. Second of all, you should check out our Patreon, because Patreon is where you're going to be able to find a whole bunch of information about what we're doing next. You're able to watch a couple of VODs before they come out. You're able to, you know, see what's going on. You're able to check out probably the most spicy content, which is the post show. We're about to
Oh my God.
film that.
This
Right
one is going
after
to be
this.
fun. This one is going
This
to be
one's
so
gonna be
good.
so funny because we're just gonna bully Tim even more than we already
We're
have.
gonna
What?
find out
Why?
what
You
Tim
did a
expected
good
of us,
job.
and we're gonna
So
find out what
close.
everybody thought everyone else's skills were.
I think
Yeah.
I came so close at guessing a bunch of these skills.
If you
So
want to
far.
figure, if you want to see the chaos of us like yelling at each other, of like, ah, I got you, bitch. Sorry.
That will be said several times tonight. I'm sure.
Several
Several
tonight.
times. Check out the post show. It's
Goes
not
up
that
on Patreon.
yeah, check it out on Patreon. It's not that high of a level, but if you actually want to like be in the mix, be in the hot grease of the chicken shack, you should consider becoming a zaddy, because then you get access to our tin hat chats, where you get to actually chat with the cast, chat with the crew, and figure out what's happening next.
That was the crass
Absolutely.
crew.
Thank you, Liv. So I
Wow, I can't believe y'all let me talk for this long. Goodbye.
I think it's time for us to raid. I'm looking at Fork My Life right now, so
Oh, I love
looks-
Porky.
yeah, it looks like they're
They're-
playing Mass Effect, the remake, the remaster.
It's a
He's
remaster, yeah.
another Northern California streamer, so we're keeping it local.
All right, see you guys next week. Bye. For more, it's more Darius month, by the way.
Yay, my
Me.
favorite month ever.
I'm DMing next week.
Yay,
True.
Alex.
Go off, bestie.
Bye, y'all. Give him some pizza from us.
Oh man, that was so fun.